with our today's lecture. We are going to see border layout in today's session. So let me tell you something about border layout. Border layout is a layout which is used to set up the controls at the border sides of window. Consider this as your window. Here we can place the controls at the top side, bottom side, left side, right side and a center side. We can place the controls at the border side, so that is north, south, east, west and center. We can place the controls at the borders. So border layout is a layout which is present in the AWT package. So we will create that. So for that we need to create the class. So I will create the class sample and implement it from the frame class. Remember, there is no need to set the layout for any frame, because the frame is having a default layout as a border layout. If you want border layout, then no need to set the layout, but for this example I am setting up the layout as a border layout, because remember that we are now watching border layout. So set layout, new border layout. So this should be done in a constructor. So our class is sample, so I'll create the constructor as a sample. So now it's time to add the controls. So before that we will create the constructor, we will create the controls. So I will create 5 buttons, and these 5 buttons will be placed at the top, bottom, left, right and center position. So for that I will create the button. So first button, let us caption it as a 1. So I'll copy this code and paste it 5 times. So 5, then 4. Right now we are changing the captions for our button. So 2. Now time to change the objects, B1, B2, B3, B4, B5 respectively. Now it's time to add these buttons in the frame window. Basically we use add method to add the controls and in bracket the object for your component, but in border layout along with the object we need to mention the direction where we want to put. For example, if I mention border layout dot north, then B1 will be placed at the north side of the window, that is the top side. Then south, then it should be a B2. Then next control we want to place it on the east side of our window, and which button? That is B3 button. Now B4 button should be placed at the west side of the window, B4 button. So mention that. Then center side, at the center side we need to put B5 button. So likewise we have added all the buttons. Now it's time to close the class. Create a class which contains main method. Class name is border demo. So within this just write the main method, public static void main args. Now it's time to create the object. So our class name is sample, so I'll create the object as S. Now set the size by using set size method. 200 will be the width and height for your frame window. Don't forget to set the visibility of our frame window by using set visible function of or method of frame window. So set visible true. Now I will save this program, border demo. Let's compile this program. Let's see what happens. Java C border demo.java. So north, there is a spelling mistake for the north. So let us see. Now let us see. Okay, program runs, compile successfully. Now it's time to run the program. You can see 1 is placed at the north side, 2 is placed at the south side, 4, 3 east west, and 5 is placed at center. You can find out these buttons at the borders. So by using border layout, we can set up 5 controls. So